Good morning, y'all. Halfmilesniper here, and we are back on the range today because we're going to be testing some more 350 Legend ammo. We've got the next batch of ammo with the cast powder coated in Cadillac Blue. We're going to be running those up to 19 and change on the powder throw. I don't remember right off the top of my head. We're going to put them over the chronograph, 2 each, just to see how the speeds are looking. Then we're going to shoot for a group, and we got something new to share. So y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. Alrighty, it is pretty windy today. We got a Santa Ana condition going. So I am actually working on the other side of the range. I'm not getting any sunshine here back at the 100-yard line, but when I go forward, at least I'll be in the sun and it'll be a little warmer. It's a kind of a cool morning. But we have chronograph set up right over there. We're going to shoot these rounds over them. These are the 200 grain Lee 358-200 cast bullet powder coated in Eastwood Cadillac Blue. Our charges today, we're going to pick up where we left off with the last test. So we're going to start at 18.8, and now we're going to be moving in 0.2 of a grain increments. We're going to fire 18.8 through 19.8 today. And what we have new is we have a Tacticam with the film through scope. Got it mounted here on the rifle. I'm going to take a minute to try to roughly get it leveled, and then we're going to do some shooting. Hang on a minute. I'm going to drink me some coffee, take care of that, and we'll bring you right back. Alrighty, y'all. We're going to start with 18.8 grains of Enforcer pushing this 200 grain bullet. As we recall, the 18.6 on the last test ran the gun, locked back, so hopefully we start seeing some more improvement. We also saw the group moving up towards the target dot. Interesting. That is one of the unmodified mags. Wonder if the cold temperature has anything to do with that. So this will be 18.8 over the chronograph. $16.62. And I finally did it. Son of a biscuit eater. When it comes to chronographs, much like cross-firing, there's only 2 kinds of people. Those who have and those who will. Today I joined the crowd of those who have. After 30-some years of shooting over a chronograph, I finally killed one. And I killed it good. It would appear that bullet just grazed right here and then took out the back end of the chronograph. Dang it, and that was a new chronograph. Guess I'll have to go back to doing this the old-fashioned way now and just reading cases until I get a replacement. We're not going to let it slow us down. Let me get reset. Wow, that just turned into a fairly expensive day. But hey, it was bound to happen. I know what I'll blame. I'll blame the Tacticam. It's something new. I wasn't into the scope the way I normally would be. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay, well, we don't have the ability to see how fast our ammo's running now. But we can still shoot for a group. We know we're not overspeeding yet at this point. We'll check the brass, we'll check the primers for pressure signs, and we will carry on until I get a new chronograph. That, or try to resurrect one of my F1 cronies that just up and died. Maybe I'll be able to get one running. But as they say in the circus world, the show must go on. Ears in, target camera on, Tacticam is on, and we'll see if I can show y'all what I see. This will be 18.8, 3 rounds, and we are going to shoot on the upper left target. Upper left target, 3 rounds. And of course we get a no lockback situation. Okay, that's one of my original Hornadies, and the primer pocket is getting loose. That piece of brass is done. The primer backed out a little bit on that one. Continuing upper left, 18.8. Those two looked good. This one here, I don't know if it'll show, but that primer backed out just a little bit. This piece of brass is done. Now, this will be 19.0, and we're going to shoot that on the upper right. Upper right target, 19.0. Okay, so the focus, trying to get the Tacticam focused, I don't have my focus real good, but I can see that I'm hitting just below the dot, much closer than we have been. Okay, 19, the brass looked okay. Now we'll try 19.2. The gun is running here now that we're up into 19 grains of powder. 19.2 we're going to put on the middle left target. Middle left. Okay, we will continue on with 19.4. 19.4. And this will be middle right for 19.4. Didn't pick up around. Okay, 19.4. Middle right. $19.4 ran the gun. Let's go find the brass. Well, 19.4 ran the gun. I definitely feel a difference in the recoil. And found another piece of brass. It was Federal brass that had a primer pocket work loose. We will run 19.6 and read the brass and see what happens. 19.6 will be on the bottom left. Bottom left, 19.6. And it's one of the unmodified magazines. Did not pick up a round. 19.6, bottom left. Okay, at 19.6, we're starting to see a little bit of flat primer, but no ejector swipe yet. 19.6 is probably pretty close to a max load. And we got our last load here, which will be 19.8. Living life on the edge here, Mikey. 19.8. Bottom right target, 19.8 grains in, Forster pushing to 200 grain, Lee 358, 200 bullet. I will tell you, this is a little bit interesting proceeding without a chronograph, but I think we're okay. Let me read that piece of brass. And we'll go take a look at the target. Okay, I don't know if this is going to show, but the brass, the 19.8 is too much load, I'm pretty sure, because the brass right here on two pieces has a little swell line. We will proceed no further without a chronograph on this load. Alrighty, y'all. Well, at some point, the target camera died. I don't know what it caught, and I don't know what the Tacticam caught because, well, it came loose. But this was 18.8. Remember, we used to be hitting way down here. Now we're just below the target. We're within adjustment range. 19.0, 19.2, but we also had primers working loose on some worn brass on this. And I think we had one on this as well. This was 19.4, huge group, don't like that. 19.6 and 19.8. 19.8 I'm pretty sure is above max, or pretty dang close to it. 19.4, pardon me, 18.8 and 19.0. 18.8 and 19.0 show a little promise. So we can play around here between 18.7 and 19.1, and we can maybe play with the seating depth of the bullet a little bit. We'll see. I don't want to go any further without a chronograph. It is what it is. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that turned out to be an expensive video. Shot my chronograph. I'm now amongst those who have, but we'll survive. We did at least get the shoot for group, the 200 grain powder coated in Cadillac Blue. I think 18.8 to 19.0 is probably going to be the sweet spot, at least for accuracy. We might try playing with the seating depth a little bit. We played with the Tacticam a little bit. The Tacticam's got its own learning curve. Unfortunately, I don't know how well it worked because I apparently didn't get it tight enough, and when I was done testing, the Tacticam had backed out of the mount. So we'll see what that video looks like soon enough. We'll keep using the Tacticam now that I have a little bit better idea how to set it up. I do need to work a little bit more on the focus, changing the eye relief so that the camera can see through the scope, changes my position on the rifle. A rough day today. And one of the things I wanted to do today was test out some other ammo I made. This is ammo for hunting. This is a Barnes 170 grain solid copper hollow point. However, without a chronograph, I am not going to run these bullets or run this ammo through the gun. Even though I'm working from load data, I need to know what they're doing. But that'll be a video for another day. I think I've had enough range fun today. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I really appreciate y'all watching and liking and commenting and hanging out in the Premier chats. And I don't know when this video is going to air, but it's going to be either just before or just after somebody wins the Rapid Reticle Evolution 300 Blackout Generation 2 scope. That drawing will be happening the day after Thanksgiving. So it may be happening or it may have already happened. We don't know yet. Once again, I'd like to remind y'all, stay strapped or get clapped. If you need a CCW, get one. If you're in a constitutional carry state, there's no reason not to carry. Until next time, y'all stay safe, keep shooting, and we'll catch you later. Send it. Hit.